Hi there friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Ree, and today we are going to do a pick a card reading about your animal family, your pets. So the question we want to answer today is, what is your pet, your animal family, trying to tell you? What message do they have for you? And so we have our three objects here. We have a dried leaf, in the shape of a boat. And we have a shell, abalone shell. Some holes in it. Nice shimmer. And we have a river rock, a river stone. Smooth, heavy. And we're gonna shuffle and pick out a card from this deck, which is familiar deck. Could I get a card for pile one? Oh, let's keep going. All right, pile one. Could we get a card for pile two? Spirit, could we get a card for pile two? And the final card for pile three. Spirit, could we get a card for pile three? And let's see what we have. So for pile one, we have the rune Ingwas, a beautiful, stately, magnificent lion. And that goes with the leaf. For pile two, we have Soilo. I believe that's a kingfisher. And for pile three, we have Othala, a hermit crab. I feel protection here. And he's under a rock. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you about a minute to choose your piles. And when you're ready, come back to the timestamp for your pile below in the description. So let's get started. Pile one, welcome to your reading. You chose the pile with the dried leaf. Formed by nature, I heard. Lightness. Can move quickly with wind, and I kind of want to say a burst of wind, and I kind of feel this is like a burst of energy, and that's kind of like how the lion moves. Can be still and quiet and then move quickly. The leader of the pack, leader of his pride. Protector of the pride also. He's over here digging up. It's not digging up, it's growing. It's growth and potential. I don't know if you can see that. The plant growing. But what I got here was like, this animal likes to dig up plants, likes to dig in the dirt. Oh. I get a really sweet, loving energy, protective energy. You're my human, I hear. All right, let's see. Let's see what else we have here. Put that there. And let's start with this. It's a new deck that I got. Started working with it, so let's see what we got here. I'd like to get a message from pet or animal. Oh, we got two here. We have the gift. Let me start with this one. And the plants. Digging at the plants. But it's okay, right? It's okay because they bring so much joy and hope and love to you. All right. So the gift. And we also have faith. A beautiful scene, huh? Running through the countryside, out free, wanting to be free. And I know I'm just going off of the images here. On the back, there's a little thing back here. I'm not sure if the message is for you, but I'm going to read the affirmation because that's what I'm being pulled to. Leaving my comfort zone gives me a sense of adventure. I think that's, you have a cat, I said a cat, a cat that maybe wants to be out and about. Yeah, be out and about, go on an adventure here. This message, I think, ties into what they want to tell you about having faith and having confidence that they see this greatness in you. This greatness. You're the leader of the pack. You're the one that protects. You're the one that has this great strength, holding everyone together. And I feel as if the message is that, you know, they want you to recognize that within yourself, that you have this amazing, great potential. It's there. It's there within you. Have confidence. Be proud of yourself. That's what I'm getting as I'm putting those cards down. So let's go ahead and get a few more. Spirit, could we have a card for pile one? What does their pet want to tell them? What does their animal family want to tell them? What does animal family want to share with them? Oh, that is that one. And this one here. What does their animal family want to share with them? What does pile one's animal family want to share with them? Alright, so these are our oracles. And since we said cat, I have a lot of cat tarot decks. These seem to be the most popular ones. So, it's interesting I did say cat at the start. We get a message for pile one about what their animal friend wants to tell them. Their animal family. We get a message for pile one. What does their animal family want them to know? What does their animal family want them to know? What does pile one's animal family want them to know? That's it. All right, so let's start with the oracles. Cleansing body and spirit. I feel this has to do with what they like to be around you, be on you. They help clear your energy. I'm feeling like there's a bit of anxiety, maybe some fears when it comes to self-esteem and confidence for you, and you take on some of the energy from your interactions with others. And I feel as if your animal, when they come and they lay by you or they're looking at you, they're grooming you, they're actually clearing some of that energy off of you to help you relax, to help you come into a calm space. We'll put that there. And then we have self-worth, love, value, and respect. This is kind of like a little angel message here too. And this ties in, I think, with the confidence. Have faith in yourself. Tap into that. Tap into that that strength, that confidence, and these will come. And these will come to you. Put this right in here. All right, and then our final oracle is infinity. They're with you forever. They love you forever. They're always with you. I think this isn't the first time this animal has been with you in a physical lifetime. I think they're a guardian of sorts, you know. I really do feel like they guard you. They guard you from some of the thoughts, the critical thoughts that go through your head. But they are a protector. And this isn't the first time that they've been with you in life. I think that you guys have found each other. You guys have found each other again and again and again. And you do for each other. I think there's this give and take, this back and forth where this exchange of energy where you support each other's growth, you support each other's strength, you support each other's magic, I hear. Oh, beautiful. That's so beautiful. All right. I am getting a lot of cat energy, just letting you know. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like with that, I want to get through these, but I'm getting they give you a lot of work. They make you work for it. They make you work for it. I'll work for the love. I get Capricorn, hardworking, disciplined, loyal, stubborn, workaholic, and stoic. Yeah, they make you work for it. There can be a love-hate relationship sometimes, but deep down you just absolutely adore your pet. We have the 6 of Wands. Yeah. I think that they know that they're kind of like the boss in the relationship. You may be the protector of the pride, but they know that they're in charge. They got you wrapped around their little finger. Yeah, here we go, the Empress. And by that, I'm not saying bringing abundance, maybe an abundance of dirt and leaves and gifts to you. Gifts in the litter box, maybe. This is a really great energy coming from your pet. A great sense of humor. We have the 3 of Earth. Again, the leaves. They like to attack plants, don't they? And the King of Earth. Again, in charge. And I want to say large and in charge. So I don't know if this pet is I don't think it's a small little one, or maybe it is a small little one, but they have this huge energy. I think that's, I'm seeing different animals here, and that's some it's figurative and some it's literal. For some it's both. So let's see, is there anything else? Is there anything else your animal family wants to tell you? Have faith in yourself. You're always protected. Appreciate the gifts in life. Recognize your self-worth, love, value, respect yourself. Don't be too stubborn about things, although I think that's more the animal. And we have the Four of Cups. Where do I want to put this? I'm going to put this right here. I'm hearing recognize the deeper aspect of this relationship with your pet. And I think it has to do with this. Recognize a deeper aspect that you're learning from each other. That you're learning from each other, you're protecting each other. That is the key to your relationship with this particular pet. And I have the Chariot. And yes, it's like you guys are always together. Every lifetime you're together. Lots of adventures. You have lots of adventures together. I think some of you take your pets out for like really long walks, maybe even like everything that you do, perhaps for some of you, not all of you, that you take that animal family member with you, and they are that you're that close, you're that connected, always with you. I hear. And I also just got something, and this is not, again, not for everyone because this is a general reading. For some of you, you have a pet that has passed on, but they're still there. They're still with you. And I think you feel it and you recognize it. They kind of weave in and out of your current life. And this may have been a pet that you had a long time ago, but you still feel their presence. Sunshine, I heard. You still feel their light, their presence. And yes, they're always with you. And I'm going to leave it at that. I don't think I need to go any further. So, I hope you enjoyed this message, pile 1, from your pet, from your animal. And give them lots of love, whether here or past. They can feel it. They can hear you talking to them. They can feel the love you send their way, the energy that you share with them. And don't understand that for some of you, yeah, they might be a lot of work, but you're meant to be together. Definitely meant to be together. This is a growth for both of you. A relationship that's deep and strong. And it is a very, very beautiful, beautiful relationship and love. All right, pile 1, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give a like. This is a relatively new channel, so if you subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. It would help me out a lot. And go ahead and peruse what other videos I have. I'm learning as I go along, as you can tell. the whole video aspect thing is very new to me, the editing. So I'm playing a bit. I don't have any set style yet, but it's coming along. It's fun to experiment and to see the different ways that I can create here. But I hope you enjoyed this, and give your little animal friend a big hug for me, and tell them Ree said hello, and hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey there, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So you picked the pile with the shell, the abalone, quite reflective and light. And the rune card, Solilo, which also is connected with light, with energy, lots of energy, boundless energy. I feel like that's what's coming through here. Your pet, your human family has lots of energy, can move quickly, very and moving a lot, not really settling down. I feel just moving, lots of energetic movement. Lighthearted also, this very real lighthearted energy. Perhaps you'd like to play in water also. All right, so let's see what cards. Let's see what message your pet has for you today. So let's start here. Spirit, can we get a card for pile 2? Some cards for pile 2. What message do their pets, their animal family, have for them? What message does pile 2's animal family have for them? What message does animal 2 what message does pile 2's animal family have for them today? What message does pile 2's animal family have for them today? Let's do this one. One more oracle card. What message does pile 2's animal family have for them today? Alright, so those are the oracles. And then I'm going to go get some tarot cards for pile 2. Let's see. Message for pile 2 from their animal family. Let's see, so got lots of stuff coming out here. I'm going to leave this out because I think that's important. Those two. Lots of energy. Lots of energy. I'll just cover that up for now. And let's see. Another card for pile. Oh, I want color. Color. Lots of color. Colorful character, this one. And lastly, 2 more cards for pile 2. Message from their animal friend, their animal family. 2 cards, I guess. All right, so let's see. What do we have here? Let's start off with Raven, aspiring and messenger. This is in the positive aspects, and justification and disempowered in the shadow. Bird energy. What's the bird energy? We have give in to passion. And look again, look at all of the lots of air energy, lightness of being. Not bound by gravity. Do we have prayer answered? We have healing the natural world. Again, a bird. Flying, being free. These have meanings on the back of the cards. Let's see if something stands out to me. I'm connected to the animal kingdom. The natural surroundings, very much connected with us and our health. Deeper connection to shared energy. I do feel like there is this animal of yours, this sweet animal of yours is healing, helps you heal in a way. And I also hear for some that maybe your pet just went through a difficult period, but they're coming through. They're okay. Your prayer has been answered for healing. And for some, maybe grief of losing an animal. It's like losing your family member. And I feel like maybe the grief of that is finally releasing, it's finally being set free. You're feeling that lightness coming back into your life, that lightness of being. Let's see, and that's the key. And here is the key. So interesting. Healing. All right, so tarot cards. We have the Chariot. Again, wings. As the grief is released, you feel a bit more free to move on. And this isn't for everyone, this is just for some of you. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Again, another bird. Independence. Feeling free again, free, steady, stabilized, grounded. It's what to do with your health too. They may be helping for some of you. This may be helping you in your healing, your physical healing, whatever it is that you might be dealing with or going through. That their energy is supportive, not just making you feel like you're loved and cared for, but also they are actively bringing in healing light. Oh, that's very interesting. I got goosebumps. Yep. Okay, so we have the six. This must be the Six of Cups, because, well, water, nostalgia, childhood. I'm gonna hold on to what I'm just gonna say it now. I almost feel as if for some of you, this animal that is your family, and it may, and I'm gonna say that for some of you, it's not like your traditional pet that you have living in your home, that you're, taking care of and feeding, taking to the vet. For some of you, this is an animal that is coming to you from nature. A bird, perhaps. I had lots of bird friends in my last home that I would feed every day, and I would see them. They would come back, and they were crows. They weren't ravens, but they were crows, and they would bring me little gifts. They would bring me like these little white stones that I would find in my garden. And for the longest time, I didn't know. I was like, is somebody throwing these little rocks over my fence? And then I finally realized that they were from the birds that I was feeding. So the crows would come in, and they'd clean up all the bird feed. But they were grateful, and we created this connection over a decade, and they were my bird friends. And I think that for some of you, that's what this is. I'm also seeing that some of you are sickly. You're not well physically, and they bring the bird that comes to your window. I'm hearing the birds that come to your window, the birds that come to visit you. They bring you this lightness, this energy. They bring you this energetic healing. It's quite beautiful. They're helping you heal. They're helping to physically heal you. And I think that you have this great appreciation for the natural world. And again, this is specific to one person. And I know this is a general reading, and I'm going to get back into it. But this message needed to come through for you today. But yes, they're there. They come to visit you. They come to be with you. And for many of you, you're calling them your human family, your animal family, and it is the bird that comes to you, the birds that come, it's the avian family. It comes to be with you. And again, for some, I never got to this card. For some, I think that this is the spirit of someone that's very dear to you and that you knew. They're coming to you in that form to help with your healing. And I think that's why that popped up right away. They're bringing you light. They're bringing you that new dawn. And for some, maybe it's not physical. It may be mental health issues. It may be depression that you've been dealing with. And seeing these birds, butterflies, these flying friends with that lightness of being. It lifts you in some way. Like you can almost feel what they're feeling. You can feel that lightness, and spend more time with that. Again, this is specific to a couple people, but spend time with that. And this actually would be a great message for all of us. All of us in this pile, to feel yourself flying like that. Feel that lightness, that breath, that space. I think that for everyone in here, that would do wonders for your energy. All right, let's see, what else do we have? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Abundant. It's not the Empress, but still that earthly connection. That feeling of being grounded I'm getting here. And the birds in this one too. Birds and butterflies. Here in these colors are important in this reading. Important for you. Wear them. Surround yourself with them. Feel this, feel that. Grounded yet light. Stand in the sunlight. Feel the sun just permeate your being. Feel the breeze lift you. It's a lot of being in nature, letting nature heal you. Help in your healing, because you're actually the one doing the healing. Nature is helping, assisting you. All right, and then we have the Hierophant. I'm saying incorporate this into your everyday. Incorporate these senses, this act of feeling like imagining that you are the bird. What does that feel like? Imagine that feel. I keep having these deep breaths because it's filling my being. It's creating this lightness within me, this space within me where the sun, it's like sunlight just warms me up inside. Spend some time every day doing so. All right, and then we have the Four of Air. I'm going to say reversed. I'm going to leave that reversed there. And the Hanged Man also reversed. So, and notice, not resting. What is the Four of Air, the Four of Swords? It's time for movement. It's time for movement, for action, for incorporating the lesson that your animal family is sharing with you. Hanged Man reverse, not sleeping anymore, getting up and getting moving. All right, we've gotten a lot of these cards so far, but I want to just perhaps pull another one or two. Let's see, what shall I utilize here? Let's do the cat. I like the color, so I'm sticking with some colorful cards. It's interesting that the raven came out. That was black and white. Shadow and light. Let's see. What do we have here? The Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to turn this upright because I feel like it should be upright. Nature is offering you a pathway towards healing. Learning from nature by incorporating the things we've talked about so far, right, in the reading. Learning from nature. Lots of these, the yellows and the reds and the oranges are really significant to this reading. Those are the lower chakras, your root, your sacral, your solar plexus. Anything else? Yeah, I think most of my deck might be upside down. And then the Three of Wands. Time for moving outward. Moving outward. And also, you're not alone. That's what I'm getting. I think that's why I felt I needed to put it down there. You're not alone on this journey. I think you've been feeling very alone, but you're not. You're not. Look out the window. Look to your bird friends. Look to the animal world and to nature. They are there for you, definitely there for you. And if it's difficult to begin the process, to step out into nature, start with the imaginings. Imagine being, or if you can't, if you're in a situation that you're unable to leave the house or the building, you know, utilize your imagination, utilize your vision. Utilize your vision and the feeling within you. Practice visualizing the flying. Practice visualizing, feeling the sun permeate you through your skin to the core of your being, lighting the solar plexus. expanding that energy. No more time for sleep, I see. Time for action. That is the key towards your healing. And perhaps this reading was the answer to your prayer. You wanted to know how. I think you wanted to know how. For some of you, you wanted to know how. And this is an opportunity for Spirit to be able to get that message to you, for your animal friends, your avian friends, to get this message out to you. And so I'm going to leave you here, pile 2. I hope this message brought some comfort and clarity to you. I hope it answered maybe a question that you've been asking of Spirit. Even though we came to this a roundabout way by seeing what your pets or your animal family has for you, that is what they have for you. They're very supportive. Very supportive. They bring this amazing energy and opportunity for healing to you. Way of healing. So learn from nature. Learn from nature to help heal yourself. And don't forget to thank your bird friends. Tell them I said hello. Especially if you're in Colorado, tell my bird friends that I miss them and that I hope they're all doing well. All right, pile 2. Thank you for joining me today. If you liked it, please go ahead and click the like button. Subscribe to my channel. That would be so helpful if you could do that. I am, as you know, a relatively new channel. I'm trying to grow my channel. This is a project. It's funny, I don't say this in each of the piles, but this is a project for me to speak my messages. I usually write them out. And I don't utilize my voice in doing my readings. And I think a big project for me this year, a big journey, next path on my journey is to speak it. And so this is my attempt to do so. And I would greatly appreciate it if you did subscribe. It shows me that you're watching the videos, that you get something out of the videos, and leave a comment. Also, I will respond. And I really appreciate you joining me today, and I wish you all the best in your healing journey. And say hello to your bird friends. All right, I'll talk to you later, pal 2. Bye-bye. Hey, pal 3, welcome to your reading. You picked the pile with the river rock, the stone. It's heavy. It's worn. Worn down over time. That's what I'm getting here. And then we have the Othala card. And I'm hearing the weight you carry. All that you carry with you. And this is also, this rune, Othala, is also associated with ancestry, with your family line. Sometimes inheritance. But I feel this is more kind of metaphysical in a way. Maybe items too. A collection of things. Maybe you hold on to things that you don't need to because of the sentimental family value. All right, but let's see what else. Let's see what else is here. I'm gonna put it right in the middle. That's what I'm being led to do. All right, so let's see. Let's get some cards. Let's start with the oracle cards. All right. Spirit, could I get a card for pile 3? Spirit, could I get a card card for pile 3. I'm going to put that back in. Can I get a card for pile 3, please? Get a card for pile 3. Spirit, can we get a card for pile 3? What does their animal family want to let them know? Can we get a card for pile 3, please, Spirit? What does their animal family want them to know? Card for pile 3. What does their animal family want them to know? Alright, that's the oracle cards, and let's get the tarot cards now. Spirit, what does pile 3's animal family want them to know? Saw it in here, so there we go. And another. 2 more. What does pile 3's animal family want them to know? 2 from here. What does pile 3's animal family want them to know? Spirit. What do they need to know? What's the message that they're trying to get across here? I want to keep pulling tarot cards. That's weird. It's not overload. I may end up being a little overloaded here. Okay, let's start. Let's just go ahead and start. We'll see how it progresses. So let's start with this one. Alright. So, pile 3. The meerkat. The light aspects are opportunity, alert, and the shadow, wariness, danger. I'm not sure what animal this is, but they are saying you love the opportunity to get things. Right? Like I see, feel, garage sale, sales in general. If there's a sale, you're there. All right. But I think that this is kind of balanced here. I think there's some wariness. There's a warning regarding the accumulation of things. And it might, because this is a general reading, it's not just maybe things, but also energy, an accumulation of energy that isn't helpful, that won't help you in any way. It'll just weigh you down. Okay, let's see. We have water magic. What I feel here is clearing. I need to clear some of it up. Clear some of it out. Let's see. We have it's in you. It's not the material things that you're trying to accumulate. That's not what makes you great. What makes you great is what's already within. A couple of different messages coming through with that. But notice the crystals that are on top of them. The bling. And I see the gift. I think this came out in pile 1 also. The gift. But let's see what words stand out in this one. Step out of your comfort zone. Standing out to me. The pull to make changes and your own choices is strong now. New energy will help you on your way. Leaving my comfort zone gives me a sense of adventure. Wow. What I heard right away is What would you be if you didn't wear makeup for a day? How would you react to not putting on the bling for a whole day, or a week, or a month? That's the adventure. How would you show yourself to the world without the outside bling? And we have letter. And I'm also hearing journal about it. Write a letter to yourself, letting you know how amazing and beautiful you are. That you don't need all of this stuff, because it's already in you. You're beautiful as it is what I'm hearing. See the Ace of Wands. I feel like it's time to take some action. All right, we got 3 of these, right? 3 of Cups, celebrating yourself. Out and about with friends, celebrating yourself. The 10 of Wands. I think that whatever it is, burden. You're feeling whatever it is that you're accumulating to fill the hole within, that you can do that yourself. You don't need things to do that. You don't need things to fill up the hole, because you can do that yourself. Letting yourself know, write yourself a letter that you are everything you need. You are everything you need, not the things that you put on, not the things that you surround yourself with. We have the Magician. And that's like taking your power back. Internal personal power back. Your confidence back. And we have the Page of Wands again. Oh, we have the Ace of Wands, now the Page of Wands. Wand energy. Motion, movement, energy. I've got a couple different things. I know it's a general reading, so I've got like a couple different things coming in different layers. The Lover's card. And I'm hearing love doesn't need the bling. Love doesn't need the bling. Put that to the side there. We have the Chariot. You're in it together. You're leaving. You can leave the excess behind. It's not necessary. Time to move on from all of that excess. We have the Six of Air, Six of Swords, moving on from something. Moving on from an idea, a perception that you have. Making space, kind of what I'm doing, right? Okay, let's take this away. We're going to take this away to make space for what's really important. Move this a little bit. Make space for what's really important, how you feel about yourself. And that is the key here. All right. So I'm not really getting like there's this one animal that's speaking to me. I feel like this group, you guys have a lot of different types of animals. But they all recognize the same thing. They want you to know that you're beautiful as you are. You're beautiful as you are. You don't need the stuff. You don't need all of the stuff. And I think they're wanting you to clear that from you. Clear that energy of, you know, take. Well, not just take, but want, you know, of taking things in, accumulating. And for some of you, it might be crystals. Accumulating, like, I need that one. For some of you, it might be tarot decks. This message might be for me. Also, I got a lot. But it's like, we don't need all these things, right? There's another layer. We don't need all these things also to connect to spirit. I'm wondering what animal this is. This is like it's kind of eluding me. It's very, this flowy energy. It might be fish. It might be fish. It might be fish or a reptile. Like, it's like eluding me. It's just moving. The energy is moving through and not really staying still for any brief moment. Let's see if we can get something else from spirit. Let's see if we can find out who your animal family is. I'm sure you know who the animal family is. Obviously, you wouldn't have clicked on this. Lynx. Restless. It's restless energy. It's not a lynx. I mean, well, maybe for one of you it might be a lynx that's hopefully out in the wild that comes to visit perhaps your yard. But the message is, I think it is feline. The message, no, not just feline. It's like it's a very fluid. It might be too. I mean, like, obviously it's a general reading, so this might be your animal family. Could be feline, could be a fish, could be a lizard, or a snake even, actually. Wow, that just, oh yeah, that really stands out to me. Some of you may have a snake, and that's your animal family. And that actually would be awareness and self-discovery. Very it's a very telling card. All right, let's see, what else do you have for us? So we've got this message here from your animal friend, your animal family, that the bling is unnecessary, that the accumulation of material items is not necessary to showing the world who you are. Or maybe you're buying them a lot of stuff and they're like, nope, not necessary. That's another message here. Service. Service animal. I hear they're doing you a service. They're doing you a service of having you recognize that this accumulation, the work that you put in to outside appearances is burdensome. It's a burden. You don't need to do that. You're all good even without it. It's in you. I'm gonna move this because it is. It's in you. It's in you. You are loved either way. You can leave it all behind. You can leave that behind. Hello, my service dog here. That's the first dog I've seen in these piles. Lots of cats. Lots of felines. I've got mine sitting right there next to me over there on that side. All right, let's see. What else can we get from Spirit? Any other messages? You know, I actually had recorded an entire reading for this pile, and when I went to turn off the recording, I realized that it was gone. It was not recorded, perhaps. I don't know what happened, but the first round was not recorded. And I said it was a pretty intense message. It was pretty wild. I talked about family guardians and the animal guardian of ancestral lines. And a little bit of that is coming in here too. But the main message is that well, not the main message. One of the messages here is that I thought I was going to be really upset about it. That, oh my gosh, it was so good. It was such a good reading, and oh, now I have to do it over again, and no one's ever going to see it. But you know what? It was a really good message, perhaps for me. The rest of the world doesn't need to see it, right? And I think that's tying into this Pile 3 reading, is that I don't need the kudos from someone else saying, oh, you know, that, oh yeah, that really resonated or whatnot. That's not why I'm doing this. And here's a reminder, I'm doing this as a service to others, because I want to bring this message. It's a gift that I feel that I have given to me from Spirit, that runs through my family, I believe, my ancestral line. And I do it out of service. I do it to bring the message that Spirit wants me to bring to you. And I don't know why I just told that whole story now, but if it must have meaning for someone else, and I'm happy to share it. So let's go ahead and continue. Pile 3, something for Pile 3. I'm going to take 2, and I don't want to open them right away. Turn them over right away. Wow, I just had opened them right away. So some of the things that you're accumulating, are they still in their packages? Because, you know, you might be buying it because it's on sale. Remember, we were talking about that at the start. You're buying it because it's on sale, and you want to, you know, get it while it's hot. Get it while the sale is hot. Get that thing. And then what's happening? What's happening with that item? How is that? And that's accumulation. So you're starting to accumulate, right? Accumulate things you don't really need. Though it feels like you need it when it's happening. So there's this trying to fill up. I feel like you're trying to fill up this hole within you with that joy, with that excitement. You know, being aware of this, being aware that you're reacting in this way is part of the message here. I think that your animal family, your pet, wants you to see that that's all that stuff's not really important. Recognize what is important. Let's see what is important. We got the 4 of Cups reversed. Are you acting out of boredom? Are you acting out of boredom? The Knight of Swords. What's the bait? And look, the cat's like catnip for the horse. What's being offered to you? When something is offered and it's like a sale, and I think this is getting to the root of the message. A sale is like an offer. It's an offer of something to you, right? Hey, I'm gonna do this for you. You're gonna have this this money off. You're going to have this thing, we're going to bring this down in price just for you because you deserve it. So the word deserve here, I think, is important to this message. It makes you feel deserving. Or does it? Does it make you feel deserving? Like you're getting something good that you feel that you deserve, that you perhaps wouldn't get otherwise, right? So dig down into that. Journal about that. Journal about why don't you feel that you deserve good things at their full value. Also came through. I know there's a lot of different messages woven through here because this is a general reading. But I think the root of it all is that it is, what's being woven through this is that it's trying to fill this hole within you about self-worth, that ties into self-worth. And your animal, your pet, your animal family wants to bring this to your attention, that you are pretty amazing without that. You don't need all of that stuff. You don't need all of that bling. I keep hearing bling. And I feel like it's a cat that's saying that. You don't need all that bling. It's a very feline energy. Which is funny because I know some cats that are so extra and love the bling. But they're letting you know that they don't need it. You don't need it. And what they would like for you to do instead is to recognize that it's in you. The bling comes from within. The bling comes from within. Let's get just a few more cards. What do I want to work with here? Actually, I want to do this random stories because I feel like this is telling us a story, isn't it? What story is this? Is your animal family sharing with us? That's a reaction to a tower moment. That what you're doing is causing a weak foundation, and I'm guessing this has to do with money, that you're spending, and also maybe accumulation. Maybe there's some hoarding involved in this. No judgment, because we all come back to dealing with the things within us, right, that cause us to do certain things. But, you know, there's a way out. Well, hopefully he's not going up because that tower is coming down. I think here it's some choice. And, you know, that was here too. There's choice to what you're doing. You're choosing to do this thing that might not be helpful to you in any way. It may be damaging. One more. And again, the Four of Cups. Four of Cups again. Part of it is boredom, I think. So we have deserving, we have self-worth, and we have boredom coming up. This actually, the boredom part, I mean, the boredom also might be on the part of your animal. I kind of feel that. I feel like they might be a bit bored, and that you can instead of buying things for them, perhaps buying the more things, the less bored they'll be. I think that this four, the Knight of Swords, it's too much. What they really want is interaction. They really want to play. For some of them, they want to play, and I think that's down here. With the Page of Wands. More playtime. More playtime, less gifts. What you've already gotten is good enough. What you've gotten is good enough. Time for play. So yeah, a lot of different. So I think a lot of people picked this pile because we got a lot of different messages, foundational messages, messages of worth. Right? You want to write that letter to yourself, so you know your worth. No need for the bling. That was the adventure at the start, right? We talked about going on an adventure. I think that was the gift card. I'm going to pull one more of these. Can I get one more card for pile 3, please, Spirit? Message from their animal. One more card for pile 3. We have the wishing tree. That's like one of my spirit guides. The wishing tree. I'm going straight to the affirmation. My wishes will be fulfilled. Tie your wishes and dreams to the branches of an ancient specific tree in an ancient woodland. Let the magic unfold. The wisdom of the tree will guide your wishes to completion. Notice there was no talk of money in there. No talk of buying things. It's more of speaking your wishes out loud, manifesting. And maybe that's what your animal friend here wants to get across, is that they wanted to be able to speak this out loud to you. And maybe it's not necessarily what you wanted to hear, but they think that it's what you needed to hear. They're doing this in service for you. It's not an easy thing to hear sometimes, right? To know that there's some other internal work to be done. That the current thing you're doing to make yourself feel amazing, maybe the bling, the buying, the accumulation of things, the real worth is in you. And then we did get some of these like boredom cards. It's not just, I don't think it's just the animal is bored, or maybe some of your animals aren't. Also, I just feel like you're acting in certain ways. Sometimes some of you, not all of you. This isn't for everyone. That you're doing that thing and getting to this habit of purchase, or just focusing on, like I want to say makeup videos. I don't know why that came out. Like makeup videos. I don't know. Some of you sit and do makeup videos, watch makeup videos a lot, and then go out and buy that thing. So for some of you, it's crystals, and like for me, it's tarot decks. You have something beautiful, worthy, rich within you already. See that. Don't be distracted by all this other stuff. And recognize that if it is boredom that's driving some of these behaviors, look for passion, right? And I think that's what this love card was. Passion in something that you do. I'm not saying with a person, because the goal is to deal with the internal, with yourself. spend some time journaling, writing about finding out what it is that you're passionate about. Put your energy towards that. Maybe for some of you it's helping animals. Put your energy towards that instead of dulling senses, right? Watching too much TV, doom scrolling on your phone, being distracted by bling, doing things that you know, because you're restless or you're bored, and you don't have a connection to the thing that you are passionate about. So yeah, something to think about. Journal. I keep hearing journal. Journal about it. Talk to your animal about it. I got that too. Talk to your animal about it. They like the attention. They like the attention. Okay, one last message. One last one. Always pile 3 gets a gazillion cards, it seems. Let's see. And the final card is listening to wisdom. And I think that is the wisdom, right? The wisdom is, it's in you. Hear what your animal is trying to get across here. Spend some time with it. And listen to yourself also. There's wisdom in it. All right. And so that's it, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little less intense than the one that didn't get recorded. I'm a bit grateful for that also. But there were some really good messages in here, I think, just scattered throughout, woven throughout this reading. And I hope that it did bring some clarity to you. Spend some time with your I said furry friends, but I think that some of them aren't furry. I think we've got some reptiles here, maybe some fish. Talk to them. Some birds maybe. Talk to them. Talk to them. Talk to them about how you feel. Talk to them about how you view yourself. Talk to them, bounce your ideas off of them, to find what it is that you are passionate about and steps you can take towards bringing that passion in order to, you know, get rid of some of the unwanted behaviors that perhaps you might be engaging in, or the unwanted behaviors that may not be for your highest good, may not be helping you. I'm going to put the key right here because I think that this is key to your progression on your life's path. All right, thanks for watching today. I appreciate you joining me. If you did like the video, if you enjoyed it, give it a like. Every little bit helps. This is a new channel. I usually write out my readings, so speaking it as I pull the cards is a new experience for me. It's been something that I have put off because of a fear of, you know, speaking publicly, or a fear that perhaps, you know, I wouldn't have that flow as easily as I do when I write or type. So I appreciate you stopping by and taking a look at the videos. If you'd like to subscribe, that would also be really fantastic. That would really show me that you appreciate what I do. And I appreciate you. Thanks so much for being here. And I will hope to see you next time. All right, pile 3. Take care.